and just knowing how to time yourself, gauge yourself. Whereas I think he's got that amateur pedigree. I sapped a lot of his energy, just taking it on the gloves, riding it, pushing him about. And then once I started to put weight into the shots, you could see how much his energy levels were just.
Yo guys, we're the Purist and we're here to talk boxing. We are back with Jordan Dujon.
Hi, how you doing?
After his fight on Saturday against Carl Fell. The decision obviously didn't go your way. What are your thoughts on the fight overall?
Yeah, it was a good fight, close fight. I would have liked to have seen it over how it would have went if there was another round, number 2 rounds. But no, it is. Well done to Carl. Got the win.
Obviously, he got the decision in the end. How did you feel about it overall, as in the way the fight went? The commentators, of course, we already knew going in, as the way fighter, they weren't going to give you any favours.
Yeah, I mean, I've partially watched it back. But yeah, the commentaries for a lot of the home fighters are always biased. And they can paint a picture that's not necessarily happening. But yeah, no, it was a good fight. I mean, I don't know really what to say in the sense of I don't know.
Was there anything that he done that really impressed you?
No, nothing. Yeah, literally nothing. There's 10 days notice. Literally, the first couple rounds was just a feeling out process. He happened to catch me on my eye, which blurred my vision for a couple rounds. But after that, you can see once I stepped on, he had no reply, no answers for it.
Do you regret not starting earlier?
Yeah. I think I probably showed him too much respect, but that's also down to, again, I've been in the gym, but you're not preparing for a fight. When you get a 10 days notice to turn up and have an actual fight, you're not really fight ready, but you take the opportunity, especially coming from small shows. You ain't going to get a lot of opportunities in your career to have a televised bill, ESPN, IFL TV, against a potential, against a Team GB boy. And regardless of the result, it shows me which level I'm at. And it just goes to show, even with no notice, I'm still able to compete with these guys.
The right hand. I remember in the first round, I think you straight off there was a right hand, and tried to not fall in, but sort of get on the inside off that right hand, and it didn't work the first couple of times. But then later in the fight, it started clicking, and the right hand was landing every time. What was the adjustment you made?
The adjustment was more so just the timing. Obviously the reach. I was trying to sort of gauge how long his arms was, and then try and just slip into the left or slip into the right, and then shooting straight away. Some people faint before they're coming in. Once I realized his sort of rhythm, it was just clicking, and I, like, as you see it towards the end of the fight, I just couldn't miss with it.
Yeah, literally could have missed. Like the 5th and 6th rounds, just peppering him with right hands, and he just kept it going. What made it click to make you think, you know what, I'm just gonna keep throwing this right hand?
Because he had no response. I mean, some fighters you see that they get caught with a shot and they think, okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna get hit by that again. He just couldn't see it coming.
He showed good heart though, because sometimes he clipped him with right hands. You could see his legs, and I don't say his legs were gone, but he felt it.
Yeah.
Well, he kept coming back as well.
No, he's listening. He's a fighting man. So you're in there to fight. You're not gonna shy away just because you took one hit. It's a fight at the end of the day.
What was your overall view on the scorecards? Because me personally, I gave you the second round. Obviously, the judges didn't. And 5 and 6 were very clear rounds, so we know they gave them to you.
To be honest with you, even with me starting slow, I still think worst case scenario, it was a draw. I didn't think he won the fight, but at the end of the day, best man won of the night. The judge gave it to him. I can't complain, but in my head, I'm never going to get the decision when it comes to the scorecards. I would have had to knock him out. But it just goes to show, 10 days notice, weight class above, and I can still hurt these guys. So much for pillar fists.
Yeah, another thing that shocked me was the strength difference. Obviously, we know from the gym you're a strong boy, but obviously you're not really in shape against a guy in a higher weight class than you, and you're still able to sort of push him about.
Yeah, no, it's just the experience as a pro, I suppose, and just knowing how to time yourself, gauge yourself. Whereas I think he's got that amateur pedigree. I sapped a lot of his energy, just taking it on the gloves, riding it, pushing him about. And then once I started to put weight into the shots, you could see how much his energy levels were just sapping. And again, if it's a longer fight, I think it's a different result.
Obviously, the whole point of taking this fight was to get you on that platform to showcase your skills. How do you think you done?
To be honest with you, I don't even think I've shown what I'm capable of. I mean, I've given a good performance, so everyone's telling me. But I think it's just a drop in a bucket of what you'll actually get to see from Jordan Dujon.
Yeah, even in the pre-fight interview, I even asked you, do you want to show everyone the stuff that you already that you haven't shown before, and you did that. And me knowing you, I know obviously 10 days notice. We keep saying it, but if you had full preparation, I know there's a lot of other things that you can do. What you have to your game. You even really have a game plan going into this one. Just like,
nah, just turn up.
just turn up. Like little things. Obviously, you're fighting a southpaw. You've been sparring orthodox because everyone is fucking orthodox, innit? Just those little adjustments, and you made those adjustments very, very well. But how do you think you look to the other fighters and other promoters and matchmakers thinking, do they want to put you in against their boy?
I think it's probably a lot easier to match me up because they'll look at that loss and think, oh, he's beatable. But again, what they are probably going to ignore is when I decided to step on and take it to him, there was only one winner in that. But yeah, listen, I can't talk to how promoters will see it because they might think they can think anything. But hopefully it gives me an opportunity to get back out, which I think it will. My stock's been risen off of the back of this fight. And I know more opportunities are going to come.
Obviously, you took the fight at light middle. You want the next one at welterweight?
Yeah. The welterweight's my weight class. It's just 10 days notice. You're not going to lose any weight. It's just whatever you're walking around at, isn't it?
How was the weight cut for you in the end?
It was easy.
Yeah. He says it was easy, never make weight.
Yeah, listen, if someone's walking with all these advantages, it doesn't make sense. If that's the one advantage I can get, that I was a pound heavier or whatever it was.
Against a bigger guy anyway.
Yeah. I mean, once he's rehydrated, he's probably like 90
kilos. Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Rehydration is massive.
Yeah.
Did they say anything to you about the weight?
No.
They just said it's cool. That's fair enough. So what's next?
What's next is back in the gym. From today, tomorrow, just being active.
The fight was on Saturday, innit?
Fight was Saturday, yeah.
Straight back to the gym.
Because now that I've had a year layoff. It was literally a year from my last fight. I was taking over all year round. Then you stop because you think, oh my God, I'm not going to get to box till September. So the motivation was a little bit low, but now I've been given an opportunity. I know that, okay, there's some light at the end of the tunnel. The other opportunities are going to come. And I'm not going to get put in that position where it's 10 days notice, I've not been sparring, not been doing what I should be doing. I'm going to make sure I'm fully prepared.
As soon as the opportunity comes, you can jump on it straight away.
Listen, if there's another fight out there for me next month, I'm taking it. If there's another one out in 3 weeks from now, I'm taking it.
It's good. It's a good that you have.
Listen, I think this generation of fighters, you got to realize a loss it doesn't define your career. Back in the day, you see fighters fighting twice a month to build their records, and that's how you develop as a fighter. I think too many amateurs, too many people, it's that Mayweather effect. Oh, I can't get beat, otherwise I'm useless. I'm no longer good. No, look at UFC. UFC's booming. Some of your favorite fighters have lost 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 times. It doesn't matter as long as you're entertaining. You're giving fans value for their money. Cool. And what are you coming into this sport for? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Is it that you want to go and win titles? Cool. That's my goal. I want to win titles. Does a loss on my record stop me from winning a title? No, it doesn't. So just get out there, fight experience, build up, go again. It's life, ups and downs.
I think that fight was probably, you said before, the perfect fight for the both of you. You've gone in there, you've shown what you're capable of. Obviously, everyone believes what they are. But until you go in there and you get tested and you see, when I'm up against it, this is what I can do. You've gone in there, you've shown that. Even Carl Fell as well. There's a lot of prospects that would have folded. There's a lot of guys that would have folded, but he kept strong. He kept going. Obviously, the last 2 rounds weren't great for him, but he stuck it out, innit? And for you to go in there against someone, I don't know, he's had like maybe 2-3 times the amount of fights you've had.
Oh yeah,
As an
I
amateur,
think
like-
4 times the amount.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck,
Even with me,
yeah.
amateur and pro. Yeah.
yeah, to go on with someone like that and come out the other side thinking, you know what I mean? It's like,
Realistically, they keep talking about his debut, this, that, and the other. Realistically, it's both our debuts because my fights was against journeyman, and realistically, this is the first competitive fight that I've had because the others I didn't have to move out of first gear. Is it cool? Just take along. The guy's not looking to get hurt. You can only expose someone who's tucked up, just trying to survive. There's only so much you can do to actually open them up and expose them. This was a fight, but again, it still doesn't show what I'm capable of, and I know that's gonna come. So take it on the chin, move forward.
first time
next
really
one.
having someone throw punches back, really.
Yeah.
You actually had to worry.
Yeah, smaller gloves.
All right. Thank you for coming on, Jordan.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.
Cheers.